American 1862, now first, you're going to maintain 11,000. 50 to go, 1
What's up, guys? Welcome to our flight today. We're going to try to do a flight to Gillespie County, taking off again in the AEROSTAR from Brownsville that we landed here a few days or so ago, I think it was. So the plan is to fly north to go get some good food at Gillespie at T82. It's just north of Austin, so I'm gonna try to make that happen and get out of here. It's windy today, very windy, but very clear, beautiful skies today. From here to that part of Texas. But yeah, I'm enjoying doing some GA stuff as usual. No, it's not always everybody's cup of tea, but I love it and I stream because I enjoy flying. What I like to fly. So if you enjoy it too, great. Hope you guys do. But yeah, we're gonna jump in AEROSTAR again. We got our same two people with us in the airplane that we had flying to Brownsville here. So we got the same payload, about 5,300 pounds of at gross weight. And about 615 pounds of payload. We filled the aircraft up already when we landed here before, so we're good there. So yeah, we'll hop in and we're gonna do that flight headed back toward North Texas, Central Texas. We'll be cruising at around 9,000 feet on this flight, and planning for runway 13 because 18 is closed here, so that's gonna be the plan. We got about 2 hours of flight time. Also, I'm gonna also still try to do the we're gonna try to do the flight tonight from Munich back to Charlotte. It's a 10-hour flight, so I think I may do that flight around midnight tonight. So that way it'll be about 10 a.m. tomorrow when we land in Charlotte again. It'll be the plan. So if you guys are up around that time, like I said, that's the flight we'll be doing tonight. Planning on it anyway. So let's hop in this aircraft, start getting things going, and make our way to Gillespie County. We'll be following the IFR flight plan as well, all the way to there. So let's go from there. Oh, it's 82 degrees down here. Jeez. I know it was that warm down here. South Texas. Yeah, it's 82 degrees outside. But yeah, as we see, it's 15 knots. We got the aircraft parked into the wind there. You can also see from the windsock out there. It's pretty windy out here. So let's get the airplane started and go from there. Alright, so let's see, avionics, everything is off. Landing gear is down. Switches are off, starter switches are off. We get fuel set to the on position. And we got beacon light and nav light on. We'll get ready to get the airplane started here. Kind of go from there. But yeah, welcome in, guys. All right, let's get the airplane on. Introduce fuel and mixture for number 2. And turn the fuel boost pump on. All right, we got fuel flow. We'll go mixture and throttle cracked. Mixture off. Let's start number 2. You know what? I didn't do 2, I did 1. Let me do that again. That's the one I was supposed to do. Alright, right engine off. Crack. Let's try it again. Alright. Introduce fuel. Alternator on. Boost pump off. We get all of this stuff set up. That says south. That still lines up. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's get number 1 started. Up. Boost pump on. Checking for fuel flow and fuel pressure. Good there. Bring those 2 back down. Crack that one. I actually seen them start this aircraft with the door open. I've seen a video where they actually did, so we'll do the same. Start number 1. Fuel up. Boost pump off and left alternator on. Let's get master avionics on. Get the headset in. And we'll go ahead and close this door now. All right, we still have ground up from before when we landed here, and the ATIS information, all that saves in the aircraft here. Let's set this to altitude reporting. And all right, those are off. That said, let's check the annunciators, make sure they're good. Good. Autopilot on. Check it. Annunciator lights, good. Let me see, that actually is working. And we'll pull the, where is it? That should be it right there. All right, autopilot's off. Autopilot works. Let's lean let me make sure we got this. Fuel, refuel. 165, save. Let's lean our mixture here. As soon as you see a drop in RPM, there we go, and then 50 back up. Bring power back some. Departure, ground. Yeah, we don't have a clearance delivery here, so we'll just pick our clearance up from ground. This is what we'll do. Tower should be on standby. It is. Again, we got ATIS here. Let's switch those two around.
Tur 2976. Density altitude 1700 feet. Pavement repairs in progress. Expect minor delays near the cargo ramp. Advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot. Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport, information Foxtrot. 1953 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 13, 1A.
Yep, 13.
Wind 160 at 24 gusting 34. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 2A. Dew point 17. Altimeter 2976. Density altitude
Pressure went way
1700
down.
feet. Pavement
2976
repairs in
now.
progress. Expect minor delays near the cargo ramp. Advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot.
Alright, information Foxtrot. Let's throw the throw that down. Alright, instruments, everything looks good in the green. Let's open vents up. Let's see, we got the cabin heat off. Let's open some vents up, cool it down in here. Yeah, I assume that's open. Close that. That ought to help get some cooler air blowing through here. It should. All right, we'll keep an eye on that, see if it gets a little cooler in here. Let's see. All right, let's call ground and get our clearance. Hello, ground. AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango. Looking to pick up I-4 clearance to Gillespie County.
AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, Brownsville, South Padre Island International Airport ground, cleared to Gillespie County. Radar vectors BRO, then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000, expect 9,000.
Let's say 4656. All right, clear to Gillespie County via radar vectors, bro. Then is filed, climb, maintain 5,000, expect 9,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure zone 19.5. Squawk 4656. We expect runway 13. AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango.
AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, read back correct.
Get our ANR zone. All right, 4656, we got that. Let's get our flight plan. We'll upload it here. Import, send brief. We'll wait for that to come through. Yep, that checks out. All right, got 5,500. Let's see. Make sure these all line up. Max Manny, so airway 163. All right, that all checks out. Looks correct. Let's see. Let's save this just in case. Alright, we got that saved just in case something happens. We need to reload it. So we're going to be flying directly over Corpus Christi, directly over San Antonio. We'll be, I believe, west of Austin, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we'll be going north to Corpus, fly right over Corpus, then north to west. We'll go up towards San Antonio, fly directly over the top of it, and then to T-82. Be the plan. Make sure this thing's actually working too. It should be working. Oh, you know what? That's what the stream kit. Need to see if the other one's working. This one should be working. It's not gonna get us to ATIS. Alright, what was ATIS information?
Island International Airport, information Foxtrot. 19530.
Oh, info Foxtrot, got it.
Arriving and departing.
Let's go GPS. And departure frequency was 19.5. So we don't forget that. I don't know, I guess it doesn't want to get any information.
Brownsville Tower, Radiant 686, flying Kappa with you at 2000.
I'm sure this is working at least. And it is gonna work. It's like none of my tracker stuff
Clear
is
to land
working.
136, flying Kappa.
try that again. That's weird. It's doing this stuff, but none of my stuff is showing up here. Even from my stream elements, information's not popping up. Kind of weird. Let me see. I'm not sure what's going on here with this. Why is this not populating correctly? Let me stop it here and then load it again and see. Yo, what up, Mike? I don't know why this isn't working. It's like not populating any of my stuff here. Okay, there's that. There's normally like 2 of them that pops up. Let me see something here. Okay, there it goes. That works now. Ah, you're near Orlando. Nice. Where you flying to? I don't know why this not working though. This should be populating something as well. Alright, we got our clearance though, so that's good. We already got that. Alright, we're golden there. Alright, so we got what we need there. We got our clearance already. We're pretty much ready to go. Set that to GPS. So we're at southernmost aviation ramp. We're gonna be again taxiing the runway 13 is the plan for departure out of here. Let's see, where's that at from where we are? Okay, got somebody landing out there already as well. All right, we'll call ground and go ahead and get taxi to the runway. Hello, ground. AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango. We have information Foxtrot. We're at the southernmost aviation ramp, ready to taxi to runway 13.
AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, runway 13 taxi via Bravo.
All right, runway 13 taxi via Bravo. AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Why is that? Did I close this? I did close this. Let me turn that stupid squelch crap down. All right. Let's see. Leave that like so. Let's bring flaps back up. All right, our instrument needles are showing good for that. All right, let's go via Bravo. Ooh, might ought to remove the chocks first. That would help. Yo, it's 81 in here now, but still hot. I think that fan may be the problem. All right, let's go. Let's go. My brakes. Actually, let's get trim set. Go half a dot up. All right, that should be good. All right, brakes off. Let's get taxi in here. It says you're supposed to use this as nose wheel steering. Let me see how well that works. I think because I have it turned off in the EFB, that's why it's not fully functioning. Let's go Bravo here. Alright. Turn coordinators turning with the turn. Balls opposite of turn. HSI is lined up with the compass. Right brake check. Left brake check. We're good there. Again, we've already checked our flight controls. Free and clear. There's the terminal here in Brownsville. Let's stay on center line. That would be helpful. Was it 19.5? Let's get right here and turn in so we can do our run up. Let's go park and brake on. Extra full rich. Oh, did I not turn my, oh, no, we just went idle is Y. Let's go up to 1,000. Actually 15. Manifold's off, but RPM line's right up. That's weird. Alright, engine instruments all look good. Gyro is 5. We got fuel flow, looks good there. Alternator lights are out. I mean, lights out, annunciator lights out. Very good. Let's check our amperage. And we got half there. Right alternator light on, left alternator light illuminated, and still holding correct amps. Get that good now. Let's go up to 2100. Engine instruments still look good. Let's do a mag test. We'll start engine number 1, left. Back to both. Right. Got a massive drop on the right mag. Back to both. We Get that looked at when we land in Gillespie. Let's go left. Minimal drop, back to boat, right. Same with this one, got massive drop on the right magnetos. Yeah, we'll get those looked at. Alright, fuel is on. Check fuel pump. Good. Fuel pressure. Let's cycle the props. One. Back to boat. The drop in fuel flow, RPMs. Manifold pressure should increase. It does. And look at oil pressure decrease. Alright, we're good there. And let's go engine idle. Get fuel pumps on. And the lights going on. Strobe lights on. We're squawking altitude already. We got departure on standby. Alright, engine warm up. Props, mixture rich, throttle 1500, instruments check, alternator is 28 volts. We checked at 2100, prop cycled, magnetos checked, says a max 175, gyro pressure checked, cabin doors are closed and locked, controls are free and clear, mixtures full forward, fuel selectors are on, props full forward, boost pumps are on, instruments checked, we got the right radio set, flaps are 0, trim is set, still 82. Let's see, we don't have an AC in here anyway, so once we get flying it'll cool down as well. Pitot heat is off, parking brake, we'll release it, throttle, we'll go full forward. Spring, alright, we're good on power, let's go, parking brake off. Hello tower, AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, holding short runway 13, ready for departure.
AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, Brownsville, South Padre Island International Airport Tower, runway 13, winds 160 at 24, gusting 34. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, copy the winds, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 13, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Alright, runway heading, he says. Which is weird because I feel like this is going to send me straight into Mexico. Let's see how that goes. Alright, we're lights up. Everything's good. Let's go. Approach looks clear. Departure's clear. Let's record as well. I see 13 on the pavement. Alright. We're on. Slowly bring power in. Alright, looks stabilized and full power. Alright, engine instruments look good. All's golden. We'll rotate at 100. There's 100. Crab into the wing hot. And we got positive rate of climb. Gear up. Sweet crab here. See how far south he sends us here. Maintain 120 there. There's 1,000 feet. Bring Manifold back first.
5 Delta Tango, contact departure.
And over to departure, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Hello, departure, AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, runway heading, passing 1,500. Let's go, boost pumps off.
AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, valley departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000, turn left heading 020, vectors to BRO, then on course.
Alright, climb and maintain 5,000, left turn to 020 for vectors to Brownsville, then on course, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Like right, that's 3. That should be about right. Alright, let's throw autopilot on.
Climb and maintain 9,000.
Climb and maintain 9,000, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Alright, 020 there. We got direction 335. Alright, passing 2,600. We need to make sure at least 1 gallon back. There we go. About right there, looks good. Manifold pressure back to 24. There we go. Alright, we're looking good. Climbing to 9,000. Our airport. I can pitch for about 140. Yeah, it's getting cooler in here now. All right, passing 4,000. After takeoff check, wheels held the brakes after takeoff so the wheels will stop spinning, gears up and flaps are up. Now doing climb, maximum climb 122, fuel pump off at 1,000, reduced power to 2424, trim is trimmed out between 122 to 160, we're like 140 is what we'll hold. We're still doing over 1,000 feet per minute, so we're doing good.
Well, 9.5, take care, 142.
And valley departure, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, can we get direct to Havocs? We're through 5,000. Keep going. Alright, direct Havocs, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango.
Roger, direct Havocs.
Yep. Why did it switch that on its own? Not even in GPS mode. Let's activate GPS mode then. That was quite interesting. Watch our power. Stay at 24. Well, we're full throttle now, so we're good there. All right, through 6,000, climbing 9,000. we got traffic over here. Who's that? He's at 8,000 feet. Envoy 4052. Wow, 1,000 feet per minute on this climb. You're doing 140 knots. Not bad. Yeah, we got that traffic on the and Valley departure. We do have traffic here at our 10 o'clock.
Roger. Traffic noted at your 10 o'clock.
Wish I can get my props to stay synced. You know, it may bring them back to like 23. Let's go 23. That should be better. Let's get A&R on as well. Alright, we're within the last 1,000 feet. Let's trim for about 500 feet per minute. Yeah, I finally realized on this to drop our nose down, so that makes it a little easier for us to level off on time. So I'm not, the airplane, the autopilot's not fighting it when that time comes. Where'd that envoy go? Oh, he's already in front of us. Climbing out of there. Let's get auto trim on too. That would help. Turn to 355. Get head and bug set. Why'd you level off, trim? And now the airplane's not even following the course. It's kind of acting weird here. All right, there's 9,000. Let's level off. That's 60 degrees in here. There we go. That's how a level off is supposed to happen. Why is Stream Element's not doing its job? Yeah, I don't know what's up with Stream Elements, but oh well. Slightly left the course. Alright, we're at 9,000 now. Lean our mixture here. Doing 14.1. Watch our fuel burn here. Alright, EGT's dropping. Let's increase. Alright, looks good there. We're burning about 13 gallons per side. Let's see, if we were at 10,000, we're 2,300 on the RPM. Full throttle.
5 Delta Tango, contact valid departure on 120.7.
Over to 20.7, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Part of our route is going to be to avoid some MOAs that's active right now near Corpus Christi area, which is why we're flying directly over Corpus. Because the MO in that area is from 8,000 up to 17,900. Baggage door back there. Alright, we're golden. Looking good. Airplane's flying good. We're doing 180 knots here. We're doing 215 across the ground. The crosswind, a 9-knot crosswind to a slight tailwind. Temperatures are 60 degrees. It is definitely warm outside. We flew here on our last flight. It was near freezing temperatures. We were at 7,000. What were we at? 7,000 feet, I think it was. So definitely different day today. Let's do cruise checklist, power set, mixture, fuel quantity, monitoring the fuel pumps, verifying off, engine 2 and engine 1. We're good. That fuel pressure is good. We're in the green on both. Again, gyro still good. And engine gauges are good. Throw that out of the way. We'll cruise along, make our way up to Fredericksburg. We're well above the MEA on this T route that we're doing. Yeah, I have no idea why Stream Elements isn't doing its part. It's acting very weird. You know what? Let me sign out and sign back in. Yo, let me delete what I wrote. See if it works this time. I don't know, I guess it was treating me like I wasn't the user, but let me see if it picks that up. Alright, there it goes. Alright, now it's acting appropriately. It's 59 degrees in here. Let's turn that off then. Turn the lights off. Close that. We'll crack that slightly. That should keep us right at a comfortable temperature. Somebody 200 feet, 100 feet. I don't have them in sight though. Got our buddy back here. Let's get Corpus in here. Go throw it in there. We're 66 miles from Corpus. So we're spot on there. Let's flip it around to 350. It's going to be 2. There we go. Five. Now we're pretty much on it. Straight shot. Got a little crab angle going here. Oh, I never contacted. Hello, Valley approach. AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, 9,000 feet.
AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, Valley departure, good afternoon, Port Mansfield, altimeter 2968.
2968 AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. He said 2968, jeez. It's a massive difference. I'll go about right there. 9,000 altitude hold. Got 6 hours of flight time remaining. This flight's only about 2 hours. Well, about an hour left now. Some nice cloud coverage here.
AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, contact Kingsville departure on 119.9er.
All right, over to Kingsville departure on 19.9er, AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango. Good day. Good afternoon, Kingsville departure, AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, 9,000.
AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, Kingsville departure, good day, radar contact, Rio Hondo altimeter 2966.
2966, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. It's pretty cool because we can see right where the shelf of the density altitude is hitting the bottom layer of the clouds. So typically when you have that little cutoff at the lower parts of the clouds, that's where the heat, turbulence, and all of that starts to pick up. Oh, there's VIP movement over Corpus Christi right now as well. Let's see, I was just looking at the VIP movement. It says no VIP movement. Oh, you know what? It is yellow. It's not active just yet. It activates tomorrow, I think, the 27th. Oh, 2 days from now. Yeah, from surface up to 18,000 feet. I'm assuming this must be it's got to be the president or the vice president when it's going up that high. But yeah, that TFR is not active yet, and that's over the Corpus Christi area here. Yeah, it won't give us the status. Military. 8,000. That's the one I was talking about earlier. It's 8,000. 8,018. Now, I haven't actually flown to this airport in the real world, to Gillespie. I've known of it, but I haven't flown to it. So that's where we're going to fly to. I was going to fly to Lubbock, and then decided not to do that and figured we'd fly somewhere to a much smaller airport. All right, it's 67 degrees in here now, so that's pretty decent on the temperature. Yeah, we can cover over 1,200 miles right now, getting 8 miles per gallon, 12 gallons per hour. Each side, so we're doing about 24, 25 gallons an hour.
AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, contact Corpus approach on 125.4.
Over to Corpus approach on 25.4, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Still straight. Hello, Corpus approach, AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango 9,000.
AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, Corpus approach. Good afternoon, Corpus Christi altimeter 2968.
2968, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango.
3000, Alpha Victor November.
Go 47 San Antonio departure, ident, climb maintain 5000.
274, contact approach 127.1.
Memphis departure frequency channel 12.
25 for 6000 with echo.
Ticket 274, approach welcome. Port 9 o'clock, 9 miles.
Alpha Victor November, we have the airport in sight.
Alpha Victor November, clear to approach runway 22.
Clear to visual approach runway 22, X-ray Alpha Victor November.
Runway 22.
6 runway 22, RNN, RC, X-ray available.
Southwest 2679 for now, at the Gerving, put on a vector runway 22, but expect to be maybe broken out for sequence.
Okay, so right now, expect the RNN X-ray curve.
Connect tower.
Okay, 170 knots on the final, and contact tower is Alpha Victor November.
Vector runway 22 first.
Alright, at service, clear the RNN X-ray, runway 22 first.
Okay, that's Southwest 1091, San Antonio departure ready contact, climb maintain 13,000.
09.
Yeah, 28 total
047
volts.
San Antonio for traffic.
355, just straight ahead.
047 crossing 6 and VOR above 3,000, 6 VOR runway 32 first. 1961, clear direct brisket to the maintain 5,000.
Brisket and 5000, American 1961.
Turn left,
That's
heading
Corpus Christi
300.
Airport right there below us
Heading
there.
300, Southing 809.
$1961, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles northbound, indicates 4,900, less than house.
American 1961, Sergeant.
Southwest 1091, consider Yoda.
American Yoda, Southwest 1091.
At 274, reduce speed to 210.
We are showing 210 on the speed for at 274.
Foxtrot into Charlie 809, airport's 10 o'clock, 9 miles.
Airport inside, Southing 809.
Again, 809, clear to approach runway 22.
Clear visual 22, Southing 809.
On speed 210.
210 American 1961. And that traffic, did it go down our right side?
And who was that for?
1961.
Yeah, he was about 2 miles off your right.
Hey, okay, sorry.
Sorry about that, traffic was fast.
All right, brother.
Foxtrot into Charlie 809, connect tower 119.8.
119.8, Southing 809. Thank you, good day.
American 1961, airport's 12 o'clock and 15 miles.
Inside American 1961.
American 1961, clear visual approach runway 22.
Clear visual 22, American 1961.
San Antonio approach Delta 2652 out of 13.9, descending via the Cuervo, accept 250 at marks. We have information. Echo.
November 128, connect approach 125.7. Contact Houston Center 134.2.
We're going to the Corpus VOR before we start turning northbound.
Approach welcome.
170.
Radius to 170, exit jet 274.
Remember 0 Juliet Charlie, maintain VFR below, at or below 4,000. 52, amend the altitude, just maintain 1010,000.
1010,000, Delta 2652.
All these windmills.
So 2679, roger. Slow when you can, please.
Yeah, we're slow.
American 1961, 170 knots, still 5 miles final, Conic Tower.
170 till final, going to tower, American 1961.
Land direct brisket here in about 8 miles.
Block.
Delta 2652, to plan direct brisket here in about 8 miles.
Thank you.
November 0 Juliet Charlie, connect approach 128.05.
Nope, there goes doing that dumb crap again.
Miller 1, contact round up there.
0 Juliet Charlie.
Descent at 274, descend to maintain 5,000.
Descent 5,000.
And we'll get a from indication from the Corpus Christi VOR now.
Descent at 274, right turn heading 130.
Right turn heading 130, exit jet 274.
November 128, approach.
3012.
Alright, 125.7, please.
125.7, November 30128 at 5,500. November 30128, San Antonio First Roger. Traffic, 3 o'clock, 1 mile, same direction, outcase 5,100. Looking for traffic, 30128.
Well, side 2 to 3 o'clock, 15 miles.
It's in sight for exit jet 274.
Descent at 274, proceed visually to the field, just maintain 5,000 for now.
Visual to the field, maintain 5, exit jet 274.
South of 2679, you're following American traffic on a 5-mile final, so slow as practical.
Alright, we're slowing up. I've got the traffic inside Southwest 2679.
Yeah, I just want to have the runway distance, so that's what I'm worried about.
Let me see. Somebody I remember on the forum asked about being able to do like a
2652, clear direct brisket, it's going to
let
maintain
me see
6,000.
something.
Direct brisket 6,000.
Be able to do like DME arcs and such, DME arc approaches.
Southwest 2236,
Pretty cool to see on here.
I'm
Sure, we can request it though. You got a VR, VR DME Alpha. Nah, that's not what we're looking for though.
R11 at 1.8.
Over tower, Southwest 2679.
Antonio Meridian 424, Sierra Golf Echo 8,000.
10,
Yeah, we'll likely get the visual for 3-2 most likely.
Alright, thanks.
Hold on, let me see.
November 9 Echo Alpha 125.7.
125.7 for 9 Echo Alpha.
That's at 274, clear visual approach runway 22,
Yeah, still
170 knots, still 5 miles final.
2695.
Clear visual 22,
I could
170
get
till 5,
a
exit jet
straight
274.
in, most likely.
Yeah, just,
Not straight in,
case
but
I get a departure
yeah, we'll probably end up getting straight in from
approach.
approach. But actually, no. We'll likely get cancel IFR in the air on the ground because it's not a towered airport.
Meridian 424, Sierra Golf 8,000. Checking in with Echo. And they just got me marked direct San Antonio, not on the arrival, so just let you know, for Sierra Golf.
Okay, thanks. 2652, reduce speed to 170, then continue descent.
170, then continue to descend Delta 2752.
Yeah, 16 knots. Pretty much on those. We lost about 12 knots. Ground speed, we're at 202 now. We were at like 215.
Headlane at 4,400. Headlane 9 Echo Alpha traffic, 11 o'clock, 5 miles northeastbound, a Cardinal at 5,600.
Yeah, 246 true, 214. ground speed 230, 1100, doing 9.4 miles per gallon.
Roger.
And
Jetta
8 nautical
274,
miles per
Tower
gallon.
100.8, good day.
19.8, great day, exit 274.
Delta 2652, airport's 1 o'clock, 14 miles.
Airport site Delta 2652.
November 3 Sierra Whiskey, clear direct brisket, descend and maintain 7,000.
I-28, turn right, heading 300. Clear track 618, contact Brisbane Tower, good day.
3000 up
Yeah,
26.
max demonstrated crosswind 20 knots.
20, send in 24, traffic, stay altitude, advise weather, numbers at Castroville.
Improve 800 Julie Charlie, good day.
And who else called? Delta 2528, contact Q2, center 134.2. Oh, correction, Visitor Delta.
Alright, we're still 311.
Okay, Delta 2528, positive station.
And Corpus approach, you have any pilot reports in the area?
Traffic, no factory, additional traffic, 1 o'clock, 3 miles south, mile out, case 4,400, type unknown.
AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, no pilot reports in your area currently.
2652, you're clear mid approach runway 22.
Copy that, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, thank you.
22, US Delta 2652.
Go 47, San Antonio departure, I-Dane, climb and maintain 13,000.
Antonio approach, Challenger 999, November Delta 166, descending via the Cuervo 3 with Echo 250 knots per time. November 3 Sierra, correction, 3 Sierra Whiskey, descend and maintain 4,000. 4,000. November 999, November Delta,
All the
descend
wind
approach,
wheels
Roger, runway
down there.
22. Runway 22, down. 1 clear direct brisket, descend and maintain 6,000.
Direct brisket, 6,000, stop at 5,000.
November 4 Sierra Golf, fly heading 190. 190, 4 Sierra Golf.
See, there it goes doing that weird dropping stuff.
652, tower on 119.8.
Weird drop issues. I don't know what's causing that, but it does mess with the FPS when it drops like that. It's like something's not picking up right. It seemed to have been fine yesterday, but today it seems to be acting very weird. Like I said from the last flight, I did update the AEROSTAR to the latest version. All right, over to Kingsville, departure on 19.9 AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Good day.
3 Sierra Whiskey,
Going
connect
right
tower
back over to
119.8.
them. Hello, Kingsville, departure, AEROSTAR 65, Delta Tango, back with you, 900,000.
And what's your destination? Destination is Campbell, it's just outside the Charlie.
Tango, Kingsville.
November 614, on course to Campbell.
2965.
2965, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango.
Niner Echo Alpha, did you need to make an approach point of T6 or Cisnet? To Jimmy.
That's off 5.5. I think they got some low cloud covers over there, so.
That's Lake Corpus Christi right there next to us.
That was for 9 November Delta. Delta direct brisket, descend and maintain 5,000. Direct brisket, 5,000 knots. Fourth 12 o'clock, 16 miles.
Field site, Southwest 9001.
Southwest 9001, clear bridge approach runway 22.
Clear visual.
It's Highway 37 right there underneath the spinner. I wish the spinner had a better reflection, because from what I've seen in videos, you can actually see the undercarriage of the aircraft through the spinner. If it's clean enough, that'd be your mirror right there for checking to see if your gear's down. Second verification that the gears are down.
And 4-0 Golf, repark.
Sky Place, 4-0 Golf.
Roger.
Number 0 Victor Echo, turn left, heading 130, maintain VFR above 5,500.
I don't know why it's not showing like the MOAs on here though.
San Antonio approach, the other on transponder, cut in, let me know when you get it.
Let me see something. Utilities, map. I don't want to see that map.
Radar, contact 5 miles south of Randolph Air Force Base. Do you want a higher or lower yet?
And on the visual.
See the MOA, but
November 9, November Delta, right, 12 o'clock and 20 miles, that one?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the 9 November Delta, third base approach, runway 22.
nah, I don't want that thing. Let's see.
Army Copter 20614, radar search determinated, squawk VFR, please check for today.
Number 9, he looks back, 10 approach, roger. Back, where you parking?
5, San Antonio approach, cleared auger height Yuri. Do you want to do?
Jinx 31, contact approach, channel 12.
The 5-5, roger. After completing your option, execute the south climb out, return to the treatment.
7040 Golf.
Alright, we're about 40 minutes out. We covered a lot of ground on this aircraft. We got 131 miles to go as well.
Tower,
It should be good.
170 to 5 miles final, and tower 19.8.
Like I said, weather's good. See, the cloud bases are way up there. We're at 9,000. Those clouds got to be probably 18,000, 19,000 feet.
Right, 4-0 Golf.
4-0 Golf.
We also see something else here.
Individual 22, present speed, still 5 mile final, 4-0 Golf.
He's right. One radar contact just over Gabi, descend to maintain, or correction, clear to Randolph Air Force Base here, fly heading 190, descend to maintain 4,000.
Where's it at that I'm looking for? Like the ATIS. You know what? I think it's in charts. It's not here.
Speak through 1 channel 5.
Tower 119.8.
Tower, good day,
Yeah, it's
4-0
supposed
Golf.
to be here. In here somewhere. I can look up the METAR. I'm not seeing where that's at the moment.
J31, correct.
Not remembering where it's at.
250 at Marks is due to the distance you were given that. You've got information, Echo, descending flight level 183,
UPS 9503 Heavy, roger. And yeah, you're gonna transition at 6,000.
to expect.
Yeah, I swear I was able to see what the METAR is on here, but for some reason I can't. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I think it may be here. What information? Oh, yeah, here it is. Again, I hate we can't get NOTAMs. We can get weather data. That's Brownfield. Exchange this too. I don't think we're going to get anything from T82. We'll probably have to put in. METAR wise, 2965, west southwest 250 at 12, is 10, and cloud sky clear, automated precipitation sensory. Yeah, that's where it was. Alright, but let's get this in. Alright, we got that at least.
PADRE, copy. November 312, X-ray, X-ray, San Antonio approach, altimeter 2965, maintain 8,000. 2965, maintain 8,000.
And that's, was it Choke Canyon Reservoir?
November 06, Echo, 10 degrees right, maintain VFR below 3,500.
Just outside of Kingsville. Alright, so we're splitting between some MOEs here is what we're doing.
Jinx 31, excuse me, Jinx 31, continue, actually increase your speed by
45, it says.
30 knots. Jinx 31. Jinx 31, descend and maintain 3,100.
Well, we have some.
31, descend and maintain 3,100. 2.0. Who else checked on?
Well, we have some.
Jet, continue departure out there, climb maintain 1000. One Vader contact 6 miles south of Randolph, losing 4,000.
This is a weird unit here, autopilot wise.
November 9 Echo Alpha, radar system terminated, squawk VFR, please transfer today. Below 3,500. If you can exit that descent. Jinx 0 fighting 180, maintain 3,100, show established on low 5 foot ILS, runway 15 right approach. So 2,500. Thanks, 20 San Antonio approach. Sorry, go ahead. Channel 12. Thanks, 20, squawk 0351 to 9
The sun's not beaming down on our head.
Southwest 7 to Gulf, reduce to 210 knots or less. Jacket 1, San Antonio departure car, maintain block 12 to 13,000. Victor Echo, turn right, heading 180.
180, corner Victor Echo.
Thanks, 20, try to contact 6 miles south of Kelly Field. Clear to Randolph Air Force Base for your radar vectors, common maintain 4,000.
Add that on standby.
Passing 2,300, comment 5,000.
1680, swap those two.
Contact on maintain 13,000.
Maintain 13,000.
1 San Antonio approach, Roger, maintain VFR above 9,000, or correction, 10,500.
I'll turn toward it.
0, maintain 11,000.
It'll be
522, transport Roger, dear speed 210, then
340 to line up.
Reduce to 210, then down to 7,000.
57 miles from that San Antonio VR. Let's check it and make sure it's lining up.
Retire.
Let's see. I don't know that we can.
Victor Echo,
Let me
turn
see
left, heading
if it'll
130.
bring that up for us.
130. Jacket 1, contact
Less than
2 center,
2
1014.
miles.
AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, contact San Antonio approach on 125.7.
12, San Antonio approach, Roger, slow when you can.
Over the San Antonio approach on 25.7, AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango. Good day.
Yeah, I can just 210 on back to 170.
Southwest 1712, going down to 170.
Good evening, San Antonio approach. AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, 9,000.
Thanks, 20, turn left, heading 070, vector final.
AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango, San Antonio approach.
24, send up approach on channel 5.
2965.
2965, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. What was I about to check? See if I can hear the frequency. Nope, don't want that. I was hoping it would actually bring up the, if it would bring up the Morse code for it, but it doesn't.
November 9, Kilo Quebec, heading 180.
Heading 180.
We'll check on it though.
Envoy 3569, we're 139, descending via the Quavo 3250 with call. Envoy 3569, approach, welcome.
You hear it.
Good, departure channel 12. 5,000.
Should maintain 5,000, 279, Kilo Quebec.
Well, let's see what the ATIS information is for Gillespie. 20.0.
Back heading 270.
Heading 270, 279, Kilo Quebec.
Got Houston Center for clearance if
Mark
we
Lee,
need
consider
it.
status.
6 clicks. GCO.
Southwest 1712.
Flight service.
He's at 170 now. I'm showing you about 5.
SC TAF 22.7. Houston Center 34.2.
Southwest 1712. Alright, we'll slow it back a little bit further, and we do have the UPS in sight.
1712, maintain visual separation from that traffic, Tosh 1 Turbo.
Southwest 1712, visual separation.
Speed 210, then you need to send it down to 7,000.
210, then down to 7,000, Bravo 35. Approach Shark 6, I want to come
At 18 knot crossing, we picked up some of our speed back there. We got 10 more knots added back for us.
Pop, San approach, welcome.
We've burned 30 gallons already of fuel
Pop 8.6 for 8,000.
out of 166, so we still got
Southwest 1712, tower 11918.
Southwest 1712, tower 19A.
November 9, Kilo Quebec, airport 10 o'clock, 14 miles.
Airport's in sight, 279 Kilo Quebec.
Kilo Quebec, proceed visually to the field, descend and maintain 4,000.
Proceed visually to the field, descend maintain 4,000, 279 Kilo Quebec.
Jet 522, clear direct brisket, descend and maintain 5,000.
Direct to brisket and down to 5,000, exit at 520.
Contact. Cal 6497, send intended departure to contact, com maintain 13,000, turn right, heading 310.
12000, 310, solid, 29.
Kilo Quebec, how fast do you want final?
We can do 100 knots to 1 mile, and then it'll be down to 75.
Okay.
Can you do like 160 to a 5 mile final? 5 mile final.
150 to 5 mile final, 279 Kilo, Quebec.
You can also expect to send DFR east of the field, then you can enter down and do whatever you need with the tower putter.
100 for 3,000.
Extra Bravo India, Whiskey Mike, San Antonio departure under contact, I'm maintaining 7,000.
I'm maintaining 7,000, India Whiskey Mike.
6497, proceed to Arcadis.
Arcadis, that's 27.
They're on the descent. Airport's above clock, 10 miles. Still go.
Clear the visual, 279 Kilo, Quebec, 150 or better to a 5 mile final.
Yep, clear visual approach from like C2, 150 knots or better to a 5 mile final.
Copy all, 279 Kilo, Quebec.
For our delay vector for traffic ahead of you, reduce speed there, down to 180, then send and maintain 3,000.
And 3,000 for .com 643. What are we following?
The Texan that's already started the approach talking to New Braunfels.
Okay.
One altitude, your discretion. Tank 20, turn left heading 360. Traffic 9 o'clock, 3 miles southbound. The citations, they're going to be 1,000 feet above you, kind of right up there. Actually, I won't connect right up there. Two. Negative, yes, I need to keep you with me. You got your wingman off your left at 11.5, and you can start your left-hand turn now if you want Stage 1, or Stage 2. Good, and Fangs 20, you should be on a 360 heading. 5 miles.
Got traffic showing up there on the
maintain 6,000.
Maintain 6,000.
tracker's 700 miles to the east of us.
Good. Thank you, Steve 1. Once you see them, just follow them in. Steve 2, connect right up there.
4,000, probably good 569.
So direct brisket.
Want to go pop a direct brisket.
I'm Romeo Papa. You can fly direct brisket here in about 6 miles as well.
Then we'll pop.
Envoy Christian. Exit at 522. Clears this approach from way 22. And 170 knots till 5 mile final. Connect tower 119.8.
Clear for the visual on runway 22, 170 until 5 mile final, and contact tower exit at 522. See you later.
November 1 Echo Papa, descend and maintain 5,000.
1 Echo Papa, descend 5,000.
Boy 3569, reduce speed to 170.
170 out of speed, runway 3569.
351, San Antonio. Gary 513, all right, sir. Hector Bravo India Whiskey Mike, climb to maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000, India Whiskey Mike.
Thank you, Delta 6413. Your clear visual approach runway 17. Remain on this frequency through the Texas traffic.
Alright, this is a 17, and we'll stay with you for that Hop 64 and 30. How far out is you? How far out is you?
It's about a mile from us.
Okay.
Stage 3, turn left, heading 330, and enter the balance for runway 33, or 15 left.
There's also a TFR just northeast of our destination. Looks like there's some firefighting activity going on for...
Alright, clear for visual 22, 170, so 5 mile final, Broadway 5569.
1 Echo Pop, airport 12 o'clock, 18 miles.
Now.
Airport inside 1 Echo Pop up.
Number 9, runway Pop, third direct brisket.
Third brisket, narrow Pop.
1 Echo
Let me see if they even recognize
visually to the field.
San Antonio approach. Is there an active TFR near our destination?
43569, tower on 119.8.
See if they pick that up.
AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, no active TFR near destination.
Yes, there is. It's like just north. It's actually northeast of the field. It's active, surface to 6,000 feet. It says to provide a safe environment for firefighting and aircraft operations. They're on 22925 in Willow City. I wonder what's happening there. I'm gonna look that up and see.
Wait, 270 knots, so 5 mile final.
Visual 22, 170 knots,
city down here.
5 mile final, come up.
170, then it's going to maintain 5,000.
170 knots, then descend, maintain 5,000, then we're up.
Yeah, 17 hours ago, fire crew battled large bushfire in northeast Gillespie County. The Nebo Mountain Fire has burned 1,100 acres in Willow City. The other question is, are we going to see any smoke here,
maintain 3,100.
as we get closer around the area? Oh, wow. That's
119.8 today.
98, we're going to go pop up today.
If you want to check out,
Selector 397 is under contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
this is the fire that's taking place out in that area.
X-ray Bravo, India, Whiskey Mike, contact Houston Center 134.6.
Yeah, San Antonio.
India, Whiskey Mike, thank you. 2 direct taxi.
Back 661, Whiskey Delta approach, welcome.
That's not the airport,
please.
but that's the
6,000.
city.
Brisket and 6,000.
Alamo's down there somewhere too.
November 9429 X-ray approach, welcome. 8 Echo, Stern Kelly, what's your request there?
You can take visual or DILS, whatever you want, and we have Echo, 949 X-ray.
It's like a stadium right here.
Mark heading
Big stadium
250.
there.
Depart Mark heading 250, 949 X-ray.
Okay, Lyre 72 and Lyre 72 only. Descend and maintain 8,000 in area 11. Lyre 71, climb maintain 14,000 area 11.
Number 9 runway Pop, airport 1 o'clock, 12 miles.
We have the runway in sight, 9 Pop.
9 runway Pop, third vision approach, only 22, 150 knots, 12 miles final.
Clear for the visual, runway 22, 150 knots, still 5 mile final, 9 Pop.
We're about to pass right over the airport now.
Approach Columbia 222, Bravo Yankee 1,800, climbing 060.
Columbia 222, Bravo Yankee, San Antonio departure ident. What's the on-course heading to Tango 67?
Clear for stage the radar vectors near cleared in the high level.
Thank you, Roger. Radar contact 2 miles before destination.
Bravo Yankee.
November 2, Bravo Yankee, area Columbia 400 to 300.
Antonio approach on 118.05.
Thank you.
Over to 18.05 AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. Good day.
Number 378 Sierra Fox, Roger. You're looking for the visual Pleasanton.
Pleasanton.
Roger. Got Bravo Yankee, altitude.
Hello, San Antonio approach AEROSTAR 65 Delta Tango 9,000.
In 030 for 2 Bravo Yankee.
Flight 390, contact Houston Center 134.6.
2965 5 Delta Tango.
Flyer 7, roger, your 11 high, thanks.
You see some aircraft on the ground down there.
Chris,
Couple,
down to 8 now.
3 or so at the terminal I see, and then some others right here. I don't know if anything is on the ramp. I see those. I don't know if those are real aircraft or just part of satellite imagery or so. I do see some at the terminal.
With
Set to maintain 5,000, vision in the field, 1 Whiskey Delta.
Zero, maintain 3,100 till establishing localizer. Cleared ILS from runway 15 right up first.
Not sure where this line is generating from.
7.1.
proceed on course. Set out vehicle further frequency for Flexer 390.
Flexer 390, 134.6.
For Flexer 390, 24.6. Thank you.
Flexer 39001, tree 4.6.
34.6, sorry about that. Flexer 390.
Yankee. Climbing assigned 030. Yankee, proceed on course.
And we'll get a from indication on our nav2 for the San Antonio VOR. I think that's our last VOR. Actually, we got STV. Is the next one. Stonewall VOR 13.8.
Okay. Dispatch runway 22.
Clear visual approach 22, 1 Whiskey Delta.
Alright, we're picking it up as well.
5361, center maintain 5,000.
Center maintain 5,000, let's get 5361.
Slow
Floater 2, great.
Sorry, rough A1, you are cleared auger low, spare missile.
Girl, proceed Bravo Yankee.
For 1 Whiskey Delta, Santa Clara, 119.8.
119.8, we'll see 1 Whiskey Delta.
Okay.
22 knots. Crosswind, a tailwind or so. Looks good.
Number 80 Foxtrot, maintain 8,000 for just a moment.
8,000, 80 Foxtrot.
Nice cool 70 degrees.
United 490, 10 incident, plus to contact on maintain 13,000.
I'll maintain 13,000.
30 Foxtrot, traffic 10 o'clock in 9 miles northwest of the Texan 7,000, French 2 Texan 7,000 descending.
Looking 80 Foxtrot.
Roughly 1 traffic, 1 o'clock in 7 miles southwest bound to Kinger 8,000.
Missouri United 490.
Information queue.
Clear vacating 8,000 for 5,000.
Gillespie County Airport. Automated weather observation. 2155 Zulu. Arriving runway 32. Departing runway 32. Wind 280 at 12 gusting 17. Visibility 10. Temperature 31. Dew point 02.
32, speed 170, then continue descent.
Yeah, you actually wouldn't get a runways departed and this and that for ASOS and AWOS. It would just give you the weather information.
We proceed on course.
And San Antonio approach, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. We have the current weather information at the destination.
Direct Yoda, United 490. Maintain 7,000 with Texas out, you're 9 o'clock in a month.
Inside, HF Foxtrot 7,000.
Go 99, what's your request?
Clear direct whiskey, jet train 52.
99, Roger, just hold in the area for a moment. After completing your options, execute the alternate climb out and departure frequency channel 12.
Until established, cleared for the RNAV runway 32 approach.
Oh, they're sending us all the way in. All right, proceed direct to Syrix. Descend and maintain 4,500, altimeter 2965. And clear for the RNAV runway 32 approach. AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango.
6361, clear this approach, runway 22. Cleared visual, TT 6361.
Set that down, set direct.
34.2 for direct back, second deck.
I think that's part of the approach. Yeah, which we don't have. Let's get that. RNAV 32.
The Yankee connect approach 125.7. 25.7.
Load and activate.
A16, 1500, climbing 5,000.
Delta A16, 10 intended departure ready to contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Climb maintain 13,000, Delta A16.
Uh, 222 Bravo Yankee 75. November 222 Bravo Yankee, San Antonio for drug.
Towards 12 o'clock and
Nice, straight to there. We are descending. Let's introduce fuel of another gallon.
16 turn left heading 130.
Left heading 130,
About right
Delta
there.
16. Knots till 5 mile final. Alright, clear the visual, runway 22, 170 till 5 mile final, jet 35. Set out of the visual 16.
Air 378 Sierra Foxtrot San Antonio approach, descend and maintain 3,000.
We'll continue down to 3,000, HF Foxtrot.
Delta A16, proceed to working.
Direct to working, Delta A16.
Go 47, San Antonio approach, take in.
Approach American 2281 through 15.
Now we're direct to. Still descending.
Go 47 million altitude, descend and maintain 4,000 and fly heading 340.
Miles out.
352, kind of tower 119.8, I'm going. 119.8.
We'll end up just canceling and
San Antonio approach.
canceling our clearance when we're like 15 miles out.
4,000, descending to Cuervo 3, 250 knots at Marks, we have golf.
We got our ATIS information.
Plan direct brisket here in about 6 miles.
We'll up.
Well planned, direct brisket in about 6, thank you, American 231. Tower 51 approach, welcome. What's the request?
And because it's VFR, again, you got VFR traffic that's flying around the airport too, so you wouldn't necessarily continue this approach and just take it straight on in like nothing's happening. It's not towered, so you have to switch over to CTAF, talk to CTAF for traffic in the area, make sure folks know we are inbound.
Go 99 San Antonio approach, cross Scotland at about 3,000, VOR runway 32 approach attention.
22.7.
7,000.
Correct, burst it down to 7,000, American 2281.
Maintain 13,000.
13.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango, radar services
Go 99er across Diablo, at or above 3,000.
There we go.
approved, squawk VFR.
Process 4 to the order above 2,500, so 0 runway 32, process 2.
All right, radar service is terminated, and we'll switch over to the advisory frequency, and we'll cancel IFR on the ground. Aerostar 65 Delta Tango.
United 404, turn left, heading 130.
Turn 130, United 404.
All right, so we'll switch back over to them and cancel once we... Actually, we can go ahead and cancel it now. We don't need it. And San Antonio approach, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. We'll go ahead and cancel IFR with you now.
Here, 3780 Foxtrot, clear visual approach, Pleasanton.
Aerostar 5 Delta Tango,
Clear the
radar
bridge,
services
we go to,
terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
All right, we'll squawk VFR, frequency change approved, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. Good day. VFR, squawking it. Switch over to that. Let's just go direct to the airport. So we got to set up for a 3-2. Right pattern 1-4, so left traffic pattern is going to be here, so we'll go out to the right. Let's switch to heading mode. Let's get way out here. Start slowing down. About 17 there.
19-0, wind chill flight.
United 404, proceed at 14.
Not right on the approach path there. Traffic pattern 1695. Given a oh no, that's the altitude. So we'll be for 1695. We'll just say 1700. So 2700 is going to be the. That's going to be the traffic pattern.
047, 9 miles per second, turn right heading 130, maintain 3,000, full 715, set out left runway 12 approach.
Trade 21, descend and maintain 4,000.
Just keep slowing it down. Drops it to 24. Yeah, we're VFR. It's a clear day. We don't need to have the. We don't need to wait till we're on the ground to cancel. And Gillespie County traffic, Aerostar 65 Delta Tango. We're 5 miles southwest of the field, inbound for the left downwind runway 32, Gillespie County.
Departure, good day from X-ray Bravo, Mike Zulu with you, heading 180.
Right approach, boost pumps coming on.
2281.
Turn heat off. Mixture will be coming rich below at 3,000 is what we'll do for that. Let's slow it down. We're below 180 now.
Number 2, my Bravo, climb maintain 13,000.
13,000, 2 my
I
Bravo.
don't see the field yet.
Charlie, flight runway 22 at San Antonio, verify information golf.
We have all 10 to the top.
Bravo, Yankee, got that traffic out back.
404, contact Houston on 132.8 today.
328, we'll see you, United 404. American 750, 756, we have golf.
American 750, San Antonio, prospect runway 22.
22.
Go for some contact, Number 2, Bravo Yankee, contact out for the approach 119.0.
I'm on 9.0 for 2 Bravo Yankee.
Affirmative. Jack 1, same request.
Go to that way.
Roger, expect that, to maintain vehicle out below 4,500.
Airport's supposed to be right off our right here.
Fire 72, contact the first channel 12.
Descend too low. Let's go mixture full rich.
Radar contact 5 miles east of 5th and VOR. Send us up to.
Yeah, we'll join the 45.
11 o'clock, 13 miles.
Field beside American 2281.
There's a few airplanes around there too.
2281, cleared visual approach from way 22.
Clear visual approach from way 22, American 2281. Down to 500. Departure citation 883, Mike Tango 2200, climb at 5,000.
Fire 72, send across also. Show us second in.
Go ahead.
883, Mike Tango, send intended departure for the contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Alright, we're below 170. Let's go flaps 20.
Resume navigation.
Resume navigation for 52 for the next.
We'll go flaps 20 set. Yeah, I want to slow down. And Gillespie County traffic, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango joining the left downwind on the 45 for runway 32 Gillespie County. We're below gear speed. Let's go gear down.
776 heavy passing 2.7 for 5,000 on the United.
Watch our speed here.
ETL 776 heavy, send intended departure, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
I'll maintain 13,000 EPS 5776 heavy.
03, Mike Tango, turn right, heading 310.
Right, 3103, Mike Tango.
Let's go auto throttle, autopilot off,
Take approach on channel 5,
auto trim off, lights on.
5 miles westbound, indicating 4,500.
We're flying the plane now.
Contact approach channel 5.
Watch that trim.
1149, descending via Duncan 2, we have Gulf.
2680, send approach, back runway 22.
Runway 22, Delta 2680.
Alright, 3 green on the gear.
71, proceed direct Jablo. After complete your option, execute the alternate climb out and departure frequency channel 12.
Gotta get in closer. I'm still not seeing this airport.
Left heading 130.
I think that's it. I think this is it right here. We're just a little bit far out. We're drawing a wide base. There's 2 aircraft that's on final right now that's about to land, it looks like.
Sorry,
Watch
I
our
just called it
speed.
once there. Jagged 1 approach, did you call?
And Gillespie County traffic, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango. We're on a wide downwind for runway 32. We have traffic on the TCAS here at Gillespie County. Because I see the hangars and such right there. Like I said, we'll just keep it wide out. Alright, gun check gas is on both tanks and on. Undercarriage is down 3 green. Mixture's full forward. Property going full forward on final. Switches are all set. We have the altimeter. Boost pumps on. Mixture flaps 20 below 175. Gears down. Air lights good. Hydraulic pressure checked. Good there. The landing flaps will be 30 just because of the winds right now. Like I said, we'll watch our power here. Trying to see if I can see the traffic out here.
Okay, we'll maintain 4,500.
There is some traffic on final, and I'm probably about to catch him.
American 750, San
Watch our
Antonio,
altitude.
Roger, you can expect vectors for the RNAV Yankee runway 22 approach.
Trying to see if I see
Okay,
him
RNAV Yankee 22
before I catch him. We'll extend our downwind. Well, no, he's out of 5,000. Is he out of 5,000?
3 Mike Tango, contact Houston Center 134.2, good day.
Yeah, he's at 5,000.
Mike Tango, see ya.
Gillespie County traffic, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, turning left base for runway 32, Gillespie County.
Keep it 6772, can be clear for Schneider.
No, put on running from.
2 Mike Bravo, contact Houston Center 132.8.
32.8, my road today.
ETS 6776 Heavy, contact Houston Center 132.8.
328, ETS 57767.
Yeah, he's not even in the rim.
Trade 21, turn left heading.
Yeah, see, he's 2,000 feet above. He's definitely not traffic pattern.
Charlie Tango, traffic still factory, descend to maintain 3,000. And 354 Charlie Tango, what do you want to do after this approach?
I'd like the RNAV 13 back, maybe Bronco if possible. We could publish this as well.
54 Charlie Tango, you want to do the publish list after this?
You see the runway there. Approach in looks clear.
Chrono 5625, San Antonio departure, ident, climb maintain 13,000.
We got the runway there in sight. Gillespie County traffic, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango is turning left base to final. Runway 32, Gillespie County.
GPS 9505, passing 10,600 for 6,000. See you.
Number 298, turn right heading 270. Turn right heading go 300.
Watch our speed.
From 298, try right turn heading 300.
Airport, X-ray.
Ladder 72, turn right heading
Back
340.
at RPMs. Props full forward. About 100 knots now.
416.
Got winds off our left. Gillespie County traffic, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, short final, runway 32, full stop, Gillespie County. 100 knots, coming over the fence.
00 Papa 7,000, 5 to the north, 531, might pick up my apart.
Whoa, come on.
Sorry, who was calling for
What that
Park
was.
0340, Sierra Papa.
Number 340, Sierra Papa, contact departure 125.7.
Alright, we were down.
4570, Papa.
That was pretty good. There's the diner that we're going to there.
Go 99, San Antonio departure, ident, maintain via power zone navigation. 298, turn left heading 220.
Some aerodynamic braking in.
250, contact approach 127.1.
125, that was pretty smooth. Left side slip. Got 5 knots off our left. That was pretty good.
Got multiple calling at the same time. Liars, 71,
We'll exit at the end.
099.
Airport actually looks very nice too.
Maintain via power verify you have information. Mike asking over.
Better pressure.
8 visibility 103 clouds 13,000. Super 32.07. Altimeter 2963.
This scenery is actually from flightsim.to. Unfortunately, the fellow that made this airport doesn't have a way to donate to him. I did make a post on this chat. Gillespie County traffic, AEROSTAR 5 Delta Tango, clear runway 32 at the end, going to the diner parking, Gillespie County. All right, let's get cleaned up here. Clear runway, we'll get one light off here. Let's get flaps up, check our trim, get trimmed.
Go, radar 778, approved, contact hangover tower.
Alright, we're trimmed out. Get vents open, get it a little cool in here. Alright, flaps up, back to neutral. Push pumps off.
Ladder 72, turn right, heading 080.
Let's lean for taxi.
29 X-ray, going to 16 localizer at Kelly, talking about. 29 X-ray, turn left,
There we
180,
go.
going to 16 localizer.
We're set there. Let's just do our checklist here after landing check. Props full forward, flaps are up, boost pumps off, trim tab is neutral, cabin heat is off. Alright, good there. Let's get down here to the diner.
416, Roger, 1, 2 miles from in out, maintain 5,000, full established on final approach course cleared, RNAV.
That was a good flight. Good approach and landing. We'll take it.
416, maintain 170 knots till in out.
170 to in out, United 416.
Left 494, expect runway 62 break, the ladder 72.
Yeah, like I said, the airport actually looks pretty good. Got the fuel tanks back there. Like I said, we're going to be parking at the diner here.
Tango Papa, just to maintain.
Got a Cub and a Bonanza parked out here. Like I said, the scenery looks very nice though. Very nice. Have to fly into here in real life someday.
Number 5, Tango Papa, for now you can keep the seats.
EU Southwest bound at 4,000 is a assessment.
6 Kilo Bravo, about a 16.5, descending via the Cuervo 3, information is golf.
Number 686 Charlie Bravo, San Antonio, approach, expect the RNAV and CQ2.
Expect that, 6 Charlie Bravo.
And we're on 21.5 monitoring. We got no ELT sound going off. So our landing was good.
3005, we have Kelly inside 11 o'clock, 15 miles.
I got the field inside and can get that altitude.
Number 29 X-ray, clear with approach only 16.
UPS 9505 Heavy, San Antonio approach project. Number 5, Tango Papa, proceed direct error, just going to maintain at 6,000. You can expect reduced speed here in just a little bit. Alright, direct error down to 6,000, Delta 2681, 1 miles from in out, maintain 5,000 till established on the final approach course cleared, RNAV runway 22, approach maintain 170 knots to in out.
Alright, maintain 5,000 established cleared, RNAV Yankee.
Let's turn here into the ramp.
170 until in out, Delta 2680.
They got the Hangar Hotel here as well. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I've heard a lot about this airport. Never actually flew to it in the real world. It is very nice.
Clear direct Yoda, 9,000, 0 stop.
If it looks anything like this rendition of it does, that's a pretty cool. Got a DC-3 back there, looks like. The Hangar Hotel and Airport Diner. We'll get up here. Park.
Maintain via flight below 4,500. Thank you.
7-8, call picture.
Got multiple calling at the same time. Number 2.
Very cool looking.
Left 494, contact approach 127.1.
494.
Go
I think we're like underneath his wing. Let's get on the line here.
94 San Antonio, approach reduced speed to 170.
Go to 170.
Parking brake going on. We're good there. That's all off. Let's get the master avionics off. Light off. Leave navs on. Anything else is good there. Turn that off. And lean the mixture. Alright, that does it there. Magneto's off. Mag's off. We get power off here. All off. Open that door. Shut down checklist. Parking brake set, idle. We're idle long enough. Radio lights are off. Mixture's idle. Cut off. Mags off. Fuel selector. Oh, forgot fuel selector's off. Yeah, something is still glitchy with this. I don't know what it is. Fuel selector's off. Alternator's off. Battery off. And shutdown checklist complete. And let's put chocks on here. Carry our own chocks with this. Yeah, welcome to the Hangar Hotel and the Airport Diner here at Gillespie, Fredericksburg. Yeah, we got parked here pretty well. Looks pretty good. We'll look at the airport here, see what it looks like. See how goes it. We wasn't under his wing. It looked like we were close to it though. But yeah, none of the interior is modeled. I kind of looked at the airport earlier, make sure it actually installed right and there was no interference from any other updates and such. But this is pretty slick. Very nice looking. Got the tiki hut here. Get some drinks. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't see this part. I never looked under here. Yeah, this has got to be very nice. Yeah, I got the Hangar Hotel. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to have to fly here someday. And then the diner's right next door. You got everything right here to ask for. Got another little warbird over here. Like I said, the airport's very nice looking. Very, very nice. That's a good flight. Flew from South Padre all the way up here to Fredericksburg. Took us about 2 hours of flight time. Got the cool little warbird aircraft Cub out here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything back there. Oh, there is like a RV park over here apparently. It looks like we'll come back over there. Yeah, there's a little RV park right here. That's got to be pretty cool to drive an RV in here and get to see the airplanes taking off and landing. Not sure that they can actually walk across here to go to the diner or not. They'd probably have to take the road there and come back up and around and enter from off that road back there is my assumption. And still be right here by the RV park. Got a baseball field over there as well. Looks like some tennis courts right here. Man, you got it all right here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's the airport elevation, 1694. Got the American and Texas flag waving there above the FBO. And again, got the fuel pumps over here, self-serve. Last time they put it on, it was $6.42. Let me see if that's even close. I don't think that's the same price, though, as it was on this post here. It looks like it's close. 100 low lead is $6.30, so it's not off by much. And if you want to call that number there, you can call that number. Jet A505. Let's see, it's close again. Jet A is showing last posted was $5.30 for Jet A here. So we'll probably pull over here to the pump next time I take off out of here to go somewhere. Not sure where that somewhere will be yet. Yeah, like I said, the airport was modeled very nice. And again, this is free from flysim.to for Tango 82. Like I said, I wish he had a donation button. I'd definitely donate because this is very well modeled. Very nicely detailed. You got these buildings over here. Oh, who's that? Somebody's flying above us. Not sure exactly who or what that is. Floating up there in the air. Oh, you got another little RV park here. I didn't even see this earlier. That's pretty cool looking. They even put the power connectors here. I think that's power, or either, yeah, I think that's power. Yeah, because that's the 40 amp or 30 amp connectors. You got a couple more there, a few more RVs there. Pretty nice. You got the power line poles on here. Like I said, very well detailed. And then the entrance here as well. It's pretty cool. Again, the DC-3 over here. They got a little patio area. Is that what this is over here? That looks like parking. That looks like parking. But yeah, none of the interior is modeled though, unfortunately. But again, very nice, very cool for freeware. Got the Freedom water tower here. Arrows pointing to the front of the diner there if you wanted to come over here and go to the diner. Conference center. But yes, very nice, very nicely modeled. I like it. Again, it's freeware. Airport at flightsim.to. But that'll do it for me for this flight for now. Oh, they even got the old school beacon right here. I didn't even see it. The massive old school beacon light. I wonder if that one actually still works at the airport here. But yeah, there you have it, folks. Again, appreciate you flying along with me, hanging out on the flight. Very enjoyable flight. I liked it. We'll probably continue taking this aircraft somewhere else. I don't know where else. Like I said, I'm going to try to do the flight. It's 5 o'clock now. I think we'll do the flight from Munich back to Charlotte at midnight. It'll be midnight time, which will give us arriving back in Charlotte around 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's a 10-hour flight is what it's supposed to be, so we'll see how that goes. If I'm up to the task, like I said, we'll try to start that flight at 10 p.m. Midnight tonight, and head back to Charlotte on this 777-200. So if you guys are around, definitely stop in, hang out if you like, lurk if you like as well. Oh, there's a 172 flying overhead. Let me see who that is. It's actually picking him up. Says he's north of here. November 6-1 Bravo Golf. Yeah, that's, oh no, nope, this is him. He's crossing midfield. November 767 Charlie. That's him. He's crossing midfield. He's going to join the left downwind for 3-2. He's at 2,800 feet. Very cool. But yeah, other than that, guys, appreciate y'all stopping by, hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the flight. Anyone else who stops by after the stream, again, hopefully you enjoyed. Appreciate you as well for stopping by. And again, anyone who hypes up my videos, I appreciate you. From the way it works is if when the stream's over with or the flight's over with, I think, if you hit the hype button on the comments tab, you swipe over to the right. There's a button that says hype. You press that and it hypes my video. To get it seen a little bit more, and that's only good for, I believe, 7 days. After 7 days, you can't use the hype feature on YouTube. So if you're on like YouTube Mobile, the app, there's actually a section on YouTube called hype, and you can go and see who our videos have been hyped. If you're looking for new people to follow or look at and watch, there you have it. But yeah, hey, appreciate you guys. Have a good one. See y'all on the next one. Later.
2598 San Antonio, approach ready.
Inside 8 Hotel Lima.
Number May, Hotel Lima, service approaching the burn stage. Reports a cancellation of 5-4 districts to downtown on the ground. Have the number if you need to copy it.
I'll go and cancel it now.
Ray, Hotel Lima, thank you. Cancellation of 5-4 speed. Maintain VFR, ready for sunrise, plus VFR. Thank you, have a good day.
Block VFR and block 3. Before we go, y'all still got the runway closed. You don't have to level off at 3,000. You want to stop there, picking up our IFR on the way up.
Number May, Hotel Lima, your step on taking it.
Just stop at 3 on the way out of here, or below 3, or is that runway still closed?
Number Hotel Lima, you expect to stop at 3 on departure.
Roger. 6 Tango Alpha, Roger, thanks.
Southwest 2598, proceed direct area, and you can expect lower in a couple miles.
Direct area, Southwest 2598.
At above 6,000, cleared RNAV, correction, at or above 3,500, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 22 approach.
Cleared RNAV, Yankee 35, or correction 22 for Southwest 2598. You said cross at or above 35?
Southwest 2598, affirmative, above 3,500.
Above 3,500, Southwest 2598.
American 1961, turn right heading 310.
Right turn heading 310,
Number 262, what's up, y'all? Number 161, make Charlie San Antonio approach. Verify permission, saying go ahead, Simpson. Right, thank you.
Approach Simon 605 Delta Sierra 2000, climbing 9,000 per tower plus.
Number 655 Delta Sierra San Antonio departure identified request.
Following Tango 82 at 6,500.
Simpson and maintain VFR for now. I'm looking at 310. Good night, kids. This one, third rank Yelda. That's 2,000 out of San Antonio departure further contact. I'm maintaining 13,000.
I'm at 13,000. I'm on the runway heading now for Delta 2009.
Go 50, your checklist. Roger, contact Delta.
In 4,005 for correction